Does happiness buy money? Does happiness buy better relationships? We hear money buys happiness, or money doesn't buy happiness. We got the sheep coming up. We got the sun coming up. The truth is, we know that there's a correlation between increased money, increased happiness, up to a point of having your needs met and having a little bit extra, around 6 figures in USA today. And we know there's a correlation between happiness and marriage, although one of the findings is having a good, it's more polarizing, where a good relationship can contribute to being really happy. A poor relationship can contribute to being really unhappy. Welcome and fam, much love, Shav here. What I'm getting at is that we have these correlations. Come on, sheep. Yeah. Love you guys. Why are you so snotty, Delilah? Yeah. Y'all are wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Correlation's not causation, though. So I got thinking about this, reading Sapiens, A Brief History of Humankind by, what's his name, Yuval. I don't know. It's a good book. It's famous. You should check it out. But saying, hang on, that happiness might contribute to increasing your income. And happiness might contribute to having better relationships. We'll talk about why that's true and a couple things you can do to improve your happiness. So, happier people tend to have better relationships. It's not that relationships make you happier. If you're pretty unhappy, 2 unhappy people, put them together in a couple, they're going to be miserable, right? That's the truth. So, it's less about changing your situation, but playing your situation out, right? The sheep are going to the carrots. I'm going to need to go fetch them in a minute. Sheep! Oh well, it is what it is. We got plenty of carrots. Sheep, sheep, sheep. Now, similar thing with money. If you're really unhappy, is money going to change things? Maybe not. If you're really unhappy, are you gonna be able to, do you have the resources to get up and get them and secure the bag, right? On the other hand, if you're a happy person, you're kind of happy with things. It implies maybe you have more resources, maybe you're more resourceful, maybe you're more fun-spirited, free-spirited, and it's going to allow you to do a better job in your work and your business and make more money. This is a question, it's a theory, it's not necessarily true. I think it goes a little bit both ways, and that happier people probably will get better results, and better results will make you happy. And I think that is true. That's the winner's prophecy, the winner's loop, feedback loop, and there's a loser's feedback loop. I was reading, Evolutionary Psychology by Dr. David Buss, and it said that winning, what are some of the things that increase testosterone? Winning increases testosterone. So if you increase your testosterone, it gives you more advantage, right? And then I also heard, I didn't look up this study, but on Tai Lopez's podcast, he said there was a study that found that success grows more dopamine, increases your dopamine receptors, so your potential happiness goes up. And losing decreases your dopamine receptors. So if you're basically a loser, your testosterone is going down, which is going to help in your success or failure, and your dopamine receptors are going down, which is going to limit your happiness. So if you're winning, you get this feedback loop, increased dopamine, increased testosterone, and you're able to coast off that to more money, better relationships, and so on. So what can you do if you're in the winner's cycle? Well, that's just keep going, obviously. What can you do in the loser cycle? That's where you need advice. And I think maybe even looking externally is not the way to go there. My advice always on that is trying to change your biochemistry, because again, happiness is a combination of dopamine, serotonin, and oxytocin. So what can you do to change that? The easiest thing is physical workout, exercise, and change diet, taking care of your body, and that will adjust your biomechanisms. Doing those sorts of things will increase your testosterone and allow you to increase your success potential and hopefully grow some dopamine from there, dopamine receptors, so you can be happier. And then I think another thing is setting small goals, like to-do list, notepad, small stuff you can cross off. If you aim too high and then you're failing, you want to actually aim lower. It's like shoot for the stars and you aim on the moon. Like, well, I think I heard from, who is it, John Wooden, I think it was. It's just set realistic goals that you can make, and from there, that will increase your potential for happiness and also increase your success as you go about it. So if you're trying to be happier, if you're trying to have better relationships, if you're trying to have more money, take care of yourself first and set small goals that are achievable and work towards them, and realize that it can snowball. I mean, that's from a little bit of science and anecdotally. My average happiness is considerably higher now than it was 5 years ago, and a lot of that has to do from some of the winning I went through, but also because my environment changed. And but my happiness is probably higher now because of some of the success I found at 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. But can't go back in a time machine, but you can start where you are and move forward. So, question for you: what are you going to do to boost your happiness? What are you going to do to boost your income? What are you going to do to boost your relationships? Share down below. I'm going to go catch up with the sheep, and then we're going to go harvest some salad. So, give me a fun one, fam. Appreciate you. Much love, and talk soon. Peace out. More. Look forward to seeing what you have to say in the comments.